Welcome to another podcast episode where we will be reviewing KKR versus Rajasthan Royals and continue to preview the double header today. A kind request to all our podcast listeners that you all should rate us or review us on Apple Podcasts or Podchaser. We will leave a link in the description, so please go and check it out. Yeah, a comfortable win for Rajasthan, my three, and none of us had predicted Rajasthan to win yesterday. Chris Morris was excellent, 4 for 23 in 4 overs, economical, and took those wickets. So KKR, they managed to hit only 133 for the cost of 9 wickets. And it is the second lowest score in Wankhede Stadium this season. Nitish Rana, 22 of 25, Shubman Gill, 11 of 19, Tripathi, 36 of 26, Sunil Narayan, 6 of 7, Morgan, 0, Dinesh Karthik, 25 of 24, Russell, 9 of 7, Pat Cummins, 10 of 6, Shivam Mavi, 5 of 7. And I think you got to give credits to Chris Morris for this type of bowling from him. But Maitra, where did KKR go wrong? Was it that they didn't promote Russell up the order, or do you wanted Narayan to open?
Yeah, so I feel it was from the start itself because if you see the openers, they started slowly as well as Gill became out in the beginning itself. So uh, I feel the start itself wasn't that fast start they expected. It was a bit slower, and so in the Wankhede Stadium, I feel since it's a small stadium, I feel they should make use of a power play there, but they didn't do that. So I feel the start itself from the batting side wasn't good, and then uh, though the first three batsmen made decent scores, I feel from Sunil Narayan, Morgan, Dinesh Karthik also, he made a good score, but he didn't play it like a T20 because so much pressure was there at that point of time. So I felt these middle order batsmen couldn't up the run rate there. So I feel the most important thing was they were under a lot of pressure and the batsmen were trying to hit big shots. So they were taking risky runs, becoming runouts. So I feel they were under a lot of pressure and doing things hastily. So that shouldn't be the situation there for them the next match. So I feel that was the only thing they were trying to up the run rate. They couldn't do it. So all in the process they became out. So they should just look into that part, or else I felt um, it was okay from them. Just that they became runouts. Some of them tried to hit for loose shots. So I felt Morris was one player in the Delhi bowling attack who brought a big change in this match today because the Kolkata Knight Riders players couldn't just take on his bowling and even his fielding also. He was a man who made Morgan run out. So I felt Morris was a all-round performer there for Delhi. So I really just feel that KKR should not hastily do things to up their run rate and lose wickets in the process. So that should be their agenda for the next match to look into that.
Yeah, you said Delhi by mistake. It's Rajasthan.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Yeah. But do you think they should have promoted Russell up the order before Morgan, because Morgan is not in that right form?
Yeah, I really feel they can promote Russell because we have seen the last match, the way he hit versus CSK. So I feel since Morgan is not in form, as you have said, I feel he should be promoted. Russell should be promoted up the order. So I feel if Russell gets more number of balls there, then he's coming in the very late. Is coming into the innings and trying to make a difference. So I feel if he comes a little bit up the order and try to make a difference, I feel then it will work out because these batsmen, if you see, after Rahul Tripathi became out, Sunil Narayan came. He couldn't make a difference at all. So I feel that time when Sunil Narayan comes after Sunil Narayan and Russell comes to bat there, I feel Russell can, I feel, take the pressure off Sunil Narayan so that Sunil Narayan can do a slow innings there in the middle order. Like he can play supportive innings while Russell will hit those fours and sixes. So I feel if Russell is promoted up the order, I feel it will be a lot of change because Morgan is not performing well. As a captain, he might be doing well, but as a batsman, he's not been doing well at all. So I feel he should really go down the order. As a responsible captain, seeing his own form, I feel he should step down the order, I feel, and put Russell in front of him.
But do you think they should change the captaincy from Morgan, because you see he's not able to hit big figures, he's still in those low scoring games, and KKR haven't done so good so far this season, and it's early giving back the captaincy to Dinesh Karthik or giving it to someone else. Will
Yeah,
that be your?
yeah, that possibility is there because if you see, as a captain, if you see the KKR fans might not like Morgan, then as a captain, he hasn't proved himself as of now. Like, he hasn't played that captain's innings, he hasn't guided the team as a captain, he hasn't done anything so effective that he'll be in the history of KKR as a very good captain, like how Gautam Gambhir was. He hasn't come to make any difference there. So I feel as a if you want to remove him as a captain, I feel it is best to do it now because he's in form. But since he's a captain, every match he's playing, so I feel his spot can be given to some other foreigners. So it doesn't mean that he play every match though he's not in form. So that is a reason I feel they should take him out of captaincy.
Yeah, well, then the Rajasthan Royals, Josh Butler 5 of 7, Yashasvi Jaiswal 22 of 17. Yeah, this is good compared to Manan Ora, Yashasvi Jaiswal. And then Sanju Samson, Maitreya, he stayed till the end to ensure Rajasthan Royals a win, 42 of 41 balls, 102 strike rate, not a very good strike rate, but this is much decent. Then, actually trying to play shots early in the innings, playing shots in the air. He kept playing drives and didn't try hitting boundaries often. But this is what Rajasthan needed from him: a captain's innings, and RR won by 6 wickets. It's very good. It's a much needed win for Rajasthan Royals, and they won it.
Yeah, we have seen day for yesterday. We have seen KL Rahul play that innings, the captain's innings. So I feel Sanju Samson has played somewhat a similar innings for the team. As a captain, he has guided the team to the win till the end. He has stayed there. So I feel it's a very great innings. He might have it so many centuries, so many half centuries, but I feel this innings in this season, I feel it will be a much remembered innings because as a captain, he has stayed till the end to ensure that his team gets a win. So I feel it will be a memorable innings for him too. And as you said, he has played very carefully there, trying not to lose the wicket there, protecting the wickets and playing slowly also no problem because the target for them was very less. So I feel he really played responsibly there. It was a responsible knock from him as a captain.
Yeah, now KKR moves below bottom of the table. They're at the end of the points table. They have lost 4 of their games that they played, 4 of their 5 games that they have played, and uh, Rajasthan Royals is at number 6. So, Maitreya, this is what the points table looks after these 2 games, yesterday's game. But how do KKR come back? In this season, come back in momentum and play the rest of the season.
Yeah, I feel that it's mainly important that the captain starts to hit because Morgan, that spot is as a batsman, it's very difficult to fill, and as a captain, he has a lot of responsibilities. But that doesn't matter that he's performing very poorly in the domestic season. So I feel either he should make change and come back to his form, or else he should be replaced because the leadership is one thing. It's a very important thing for any team in or and for any IPL team. So if he's not performing actively, I feel if he's not making any contribution at all, I feel he should be really replaced there. So I feel one the main changes that Morgan should either come back to form and be active, or either he should step down as a captain. So I feel that will be the one thing, and I feel in KKR's batting also, I feel they should have a positive start with a good run rate. They should start, and I feel they should continue because we have seen Nitish Rana bat, but in some innings, but Sanju Samson does. I mean, sorry, Gill doesn't bat. So I feel
Yeah.
Gill and Nitish Rana should both start there, and the middle order also should continue with the same momentum. There should not be a sudden fall of wickets there that will lose the momentum of the game, and the lower middle order they can't take the pressure on every match. So I feel the middle order should control there in the batting side, or else I feel their bowlers are quite good because if you see 133 targets, surely no. it will be very difficult for the bowlers to defend there. So I feel the bowlers are doing quite a good job compared to the batsmen. So I feel their worry now should be the batting side more than the bowling side.
But I think their bowling is not as good as compared to other teams. You see, Pat Cummins is bought for such a huge amount in 2019, 2020 auction, but is not able to do that impact that he did to KKR the last match when he batted. But with the ball is just been expensive, not able to take wickets often. But do you think they should bring in Lockie Ferguson? Because
Yeah,
we talked yesterday in the preview, but I think it's the right time to bring him because their batting is not performing well. So maybe he could give the strength to the bowling, and maybe they can at least go ahead of this season with that bowling attack. Because you see, uh, Pat Cummins is expensive, as I said, and Sunil Narayan is not performing well. The two games that he played, and Morgan is not able to perform well. So I think Pat Cummins is able to give with the bat. So promote him up the order, take out for the cost even of uh, Pat Cummins, or take out some person, even Eoin Morgan. I don't care, but I think Lockie Ferguson needs to come in if KKR need to stay in this season. That's what I think. What do you think?
yeah. Even as I've said in the preview also, I feel really Lockie Ferguson need to come in because he's a talented player. He has a swing and the pace. So I feel he'll be as effective as Deepak Char playing in CSK. So I feel he should come. Let leave if you want, leave Pat Cummins as I've said, or leave any other player. But I feel he's a person who must come into the team because I feel in the bowling side he'll be a savior there because he won't give away too many runs as well as he will take wickets at the correct interval. So I feel he'll be a very good player to come into the team.
Yes, now we'll preview RCB versus CSK. It's Dhoni versus Kohli and also Maitreya versus Chirunandan. I'm an RCB supporter, Maitreya CSK fan. The fight among the top teams in the points table, and also that RCB have been unbeaten this season, and CSK also are unbeaten except for the first match. So, Maitreya, are you excited for this duel?
Yes, I'm very excited for this match because it's one of the match I've been waiting to see because I just wanted to see Kohli and Virat Kohli and Dhoni playing against each other. So I'm just really excited.
Yeah, and it's one question up to you. We're going with CSK. Should CSK continue with Lungi Ingidi? Because last match he took a brilliant 3 wicket haul. Should they continue with him, or should CSK make place for Bravo?
I feel they can continue with Ingidi because he has taken 3 wickets last match and he has performed really well. So I feel when a player is in form, I feel we can continue him because Bravo, I feel, isn't as good as Ingidi right now. If you look at his form right now, so I feel they can continue with Ingidi.
And Shardul Thakur, Maitreya, because he has does his form worry CSK and you? Because Shardul Thakur, we have seen versus England, he was really good. He took wickets, and he was also not expensive much. But this season, that 5 games that he has played has been expensive. So should that be a worry for CSK?
Yeah, I feel Shardul Thakur because if you see in one of the matches against the bowler, he was bowling and the bowler also could hit him very well. So I feel, and when he's trying to bowl a little wider, but he's bowling so many wides there. So in the last overs because of so much pressure. So I feel he shouldn't feel that much pressure there, and I feel he should come back to the form what he was in the England series. He used to not be that expensive and he used to take wickets. So I feel he should become that match winner again. He should come back there. So as a batsman, I feel he can give 20 runs, 15 to 20 runs there. He can surely give them. But as a bowler, I feel we have to worry now because though he's taking wickets, he might take one wicket or 2 wickets. That's not a problem. But he's going very expensive. So I feel in T20 format, I feel more than taking wickets, I feel it's bowling economically that's more important. So I feel he has to come back to form, practice a lot more, practice his lines better because in the England series he used to bowl a lot of variations there, which he has reduced in this IPL. So I feel he should continue with bowling those variations and everything so that it will be tough for the batsman. So I feel he should come back and not feel so much pressure because while bowling in a death overs, he's trying to bowl he's trying to bowl wider and it's going for wide instead. So I feel he should be thorough with his lines and he should be confident in himself. So that's what he should be looking into. But otherwise I feel he's a good bowler, just that he needs that confidence and it should come back to form like how he was. That's what he should look into.
Yeah, and Maitreya, MS Dhoni has a very good record against RCB. He has hit many half centuries versus RCB. So, should he promote himself up the order like what he did in the previous match versus KKR?
Yeah, I feel last match Dhoni promoted himself up the order because when the second wicket or when the wickets fell that time, I feel he came at the last 4 overs at that point of time were left when Dhoni came. Because if you see that time they batted really well, those openers. So wickets fell lately there for CSK. So the if Suresh Raina or anybody comes at that point of time, I feel Suresh Raina will take some time to get adjusted and then start to bat. So that's it. That is the reason I feel Suresh Raina didn't come up the order that match. So if the wickets fall early for CSK, like if two wickets fall and it's only 13 overs or something like that, I feel they will surely send Suresh Raina because Suresh Raina in that middle overs, I feel he's an experienced batsman there in the middle overs. So I feel that is a reason Dhoni promoted himself. But as a fan of Dhoni, as a fan of CSK, I would really like Dhoni to come up the order there, even if it's in the power play also. Even if the wickets falls there, I want him to come up there and bat there because I really want to see him batting more because this might be the last tournament or the last he might be for one more season or this might be his last season. And as a Dhoni fan, I really want to see him batting to the fullest. So that will be my wish. But I don't know what the captain Cool thinks, but that is what I'll be expecting.
Yeah, let's move on to RCB. Should RCB stick with the same 11, Maitreya, because their 11 is sorted out? They know whom to bring in because they're the particular last match 100. Virat Kohli last match half century and Glenn Maxwell, ABD are all good. They brought in last match Kane Richardson, right? So should they stick with him? He didn't perform extraordinary last match, but should they stick with him or do you want some all-rounder to come in like Daniel Sams or Daniel Christian? Or as we said before that, could they get in Finn Allen?
Yeah, there is a possibility because since there are a lot of foreigners trying for that one spot there are a lot of foreigners in the race. So I feel bringing anybody there, like Finn Allen, I suppose, can be brought in because he can bowl well as he can bat those last few balls. I feel he can give that more of a batting depth. But I feel they will continue with what they will do. I feel is continue with the same level because Kane Richardson means he hasn't performed badly to be taken out and he hasn't performed very good to be captain. So I feel they'll give him one more chance there to see what he has in himself. So I feel since they're on a winning streak, I feel they'll continue with the same 11. And Kane Richardson, I feel, will be given a second chance. That's what they will do. But I feel they can replace him with Finn Allen.
Yeah, it's time for prediction, but I'm not going to ask you my three because you're going to say CSK, I'm going to say RCB. That's it. But one question I would like to ask is, who do you think will be the top performer of this match?
If I come to the RCB side, I feel I feel as a batsman I will take Padikkal to do really nicely because in the power play we have seen last season he was the highest run scorer for RCB and the way he starts I feel it will give a positive start for RCB. So if RCB's batting side, I feel Padikkal will be very crucial and very effective in this match. And coming to their bowlers, I feel we cannot pick out like one bowler. I feel all the bowlers there are really doing good. So we just cannot pick this bowler will be doing this match. This bowler cannot do this match because every match their bowlers are performing really well for RCB. So in the bowling unit, I feel everyone will be good performers. And then coming to CSK, I feel as an all-rounder player, I feel that one player who would do batting as well as bowling really well, I feel is Sam Curran because we've seen last season the way he played, the way he batted and bowled. So I feel he's in the form. He's continuing the same form. So I feel they promote him little up the order. Like he came really late there in the past few matches. Down the order he came. So I feel he should be given up the order. They should come little up the order so that he'll be more effective. He can hit more runs because his strike rate is very good. So I feel he'll be one of the star performers with the ball and with the bat for CSK.
Well, let's look what my performer could be. I think RCB batting, as you said, Spadikal, I think is the one who's going to give big starts for RCB. And bowling, I think someone like Mohammad Siraj can do the job because Mohammad Siraj has a very good power play this season, especially because he was bowling many dot balls and giving some little wickets. So I think Mohammad Siraj will be effective for RCB. And for CSK, I think someone like Suresh Raina will be effective this match. I predict because I think if early wickets fall, I predict some early wickets will fall for CSK because power play is very good. RCB is bowling very good at the power play, so I predict some early wickets, and you could expect Suresh Raina to come at 4, and I think Suresh Raina is going to bat well today. And then bowling, I think Sam Curran is going to be good. Yeah, and it's a double header: SRH versus DC, the night game. First up with Delhi, my three. Should Delhi play Aksar Patel if he is fit? Because Aksar Patel, he was COVID positive and he came back and now is positive. I mean, he's fit. If he's fit, should they bring him directly into the 11? Because you already have Amit Mishra who's taking wickets. We have seen last game 4 wickets, and then Ashwin is doing good. So, do you want Aksar Patel to come? We are playing in Chennai, so spinning track, 3 spinners: Aksar Patel, Ashwin, Amit Mishra. What a trio it is.
Yeah, I feel they can bring in Axar Patel because we have seen in the England series the way he performed. He has got everyone's praise there. So I feel he really deserved to get into. Just that the COVID is there, so he just got positive. So that's a bad luck for him. Or else I feel he should have played from the first match. So bringing him in, I feel Amit Mishra who's performing well. Then Ashwin who's performing well. Ashwin has played in Chapak for so many matches, has performed well. He has played for CSK for so many years. So I feel Ashwin, then Amit Mishra, and then Akshar Patel. I feel in that slow Chapak Stadium, I feel these 3 spinners, I feel will be doing excellent job because uh, it's more of a slow track and it gives more. It's more effective for spinners. So I feel taking these 3 will be a really good trio for them. They can have a bowling of, like they can take wickets as well as bowl economically, these 3. So I feel it will be a low scoring game again if you see between these 2. So if they take even Akshar Patel, I feel it will be more easier, a lot easier for Delhi Capitals. So I feel they should bring him straight into the 11.
And then Marcus Stoinis, Maitreya, you see Delhi Marcus Stoinis. So he was the man who lit up last season for Delhi, but this year not very well. He's playing in India, so I think that's what is bothering him because last year they played in UAE, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, and everything. So he- this year's form is not the form that we saw last year. So that's his form. Is it going to worry the Delhi Capitals?
Uh, yeah, I feel he can be given more chances. But as you have said, I feel the main difference there between last season and this season's performance is the UAE and India conditions. So I really feel he can be kept in 11 as long as he hasn't done anything that will take him out of the team. But I feel he needs to start really well and start giving those performances like last year because he was that one batsman there in the Delhi side, like how Sam Curran is for CSK. I feel last year star performer there. I feel Stoinis was a star performer there last year. So if he needs to continue, I feel this is the right match because if he doesn't give more performances in these next 2 matches, I feel he'll be taken out. So I feel he should start from this match and continue. I feel he should be kept in the 11 for this match, but he should give those performances that he was expected to, like how he did. So I feel in the batting side as well as in the bowling side, I feel he should deliver again.
Yeah, and let's move to SRH Maitre. They're playing in Chennai, and as I said, they're bringing, as I said, uh, They are playing in Chennai. So could they bring in Sandeep Sharma, Maitreya, because they lost Natarajan. Natarajan is off, is ruled out of the IPL. Could they bring Sandeep Sharma instead of Siddharth Kaul? Because Sandeep Sharma is a player who bowls slow balls. He has a lot of variations, just like Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. And we are playing in Chennai, as I said. It's a slow track, and you could expect a lot from Sandeep Sharma. But given that Siddharth Kaul hasn't done bad, the game that he played, the last game that he has played was for SRH. So should they try out Sandeep Sharma for this game and try and reserve a spot for Siddharth Kaul the next game? But this game they're playing at Chennai, they surely want a win and go away from Chennai. So should they bring in Sandeep Sharma?
Yeah, they need to bring him because we have seen in many matches, in many seasons he has played for Punjab Kings. He played, and now he's playing for Sunrisers. So I feel he has played for Sunrisers for a couple of seasons. So I feel whichever team he played, he was effective in the power play. So he has a swing there, and how many he has made Kohli out many times. So I feel against star batsman he has a good record. So I feel we should bring him in because since Natarajan is not there, as you have said, and Siddharth Kaul, I feel Siddharth Kaul doesn't have those swing and those variations are not there in Siddharth Kaul as how Sandeep Sharma has now. So I feel Sandeep Sharma should be brought in because as a bowler in the power play, I feel he'll be taking out those wickets there. So I feel he needs to be brought in.
All right, it's time for prediction. Maitreya, whom do you think will win? I think DC win because they're a very good team and very good captaincy we have seen from Rishabh Pant. So, whom do you think will win today?
I feel it will be SRH to win because SRH they have won the last match after a streak of losses. So I feel they'll be back into the game, and I feel they're ready for whatever it comes in their way. So I feel they have all the good foreigner players, they have all the good Indian players. So just that they need the right execution from them, and the plans have to work out. So just that they take wickets at the right intervals and then bat and do not lose wickets while batting. So that should be their motto. Otherwise, I feel all their players are talented players. They have a good start for every match, Bairstow and Warner. So I feel now, since Williamson is back, I feel it will be giving them a more good start there. I feel after the one wicket falls, I feel Williamson will continue the momentum there. So I feel that will be very effective for the SRH. So that is the reason I chose SRH to win this match. I predicted.
All right, this is our preview for RCB versus CSK and DC versus SRH. And if you're watching this on Apple Podcast, please don't forget to leave us a rating or a review because it will help us a lot. And